This video is going to be talking about the literal rule. So this is the first rule of interpretation. First point I would say is it was developed in the early 19th century. So it's used as the starting point for interpreting acts of Parliament. And all it is, it's very simple. So it's a simple rule. The courts give the word its plain and ordinary meaning. So this is likely to be the dictionary definition meaning of the word. Sometimes you might not even have to look in a dictionary, but the literal rule, plain and ordinary meaning of the word, even if it leads to absurdity. So judges don't believe it's their role to change laws or possibly go against Parliament's intention. So it's quite simple. Now, to back this up, we're going to talk about two cases. The first one is Berryman. In Berryman, the railway worker was killed doing routine maintenance, and the widow tried to claim compensation. The Act of Parliament said you can only get compensation if a person was relaying or repairing the track and there wasn't a lookout person. So the issue is what is meant by relaying and repairing. That is what we are interpreting, relaying or repairing. Is maintaining, relaying or repairing under the literal rule? No, it's not. Maintaining is not relaying or repairing, therefore Mrs. Berryman got no compensation. A little bit unfair, but they used the literal rule. The next case to talk about is Whitley. So in Whitley, the defendant was charged with an offence of impersonating any person entitled to vote. Defendant pretended to be a person, so they impersonated a person who had died. Defendant was found not guilty, so they had to interpret the offence of impersonating any person entitled to vote. So was that person entitled to vote? No, because they were dead. So the defendant was not guilty, as a dead person is not entitled to vote. So you could argue that leads to absurdity. So that is all you need to know for an 8-mark question. I'm going to talk through in the next video the evaluation.